So let's have a discussion. Bitcoin to $100,000 by June. Can it happen? So this is a pretty big piece of Bitcoin news, in my opinion, right? We're always looking for the latest Bitcoin news, what's going to happen, what price is it going to be at a certain time. And so I wanted to kind of talk with you about that. I thought that this was a good talking point right here. Do you think Bitcoin can reach 100K by June? And then obviously Robert Kiyosaki chimes in. If you don't know him, he's the Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He wrote that book, Bitcoin to 100K by June of 2024. So I want to hear from you. Drop in the comments below. Do you think that Bitcoin to 100K by June is possible? It's feasible. Okay. So I'm going to tell you historically what we've seen and whether that's relevant to could we see 100,000 by June? Do I think that we'll see Bitcoin to 100,000? Absolutely, beyond a shadow of a doubt. By June, therein lies an interesting answer. Okay. So if you look at history, history has shown that Bitcoin goes up dramatically and it really, really starts to spike and peak. So let's say April, May, June, July, August, September, October. It's September and October. So that's 7 months. So in 6 to 7 months after the halving, that's what history has proven where we start to see Bitcoin really starting to spike. Okay. So in that scenario, I'm going to say, based off of history, okay, and what if I'm looking at previous Bitcoin halving cycles, it is not going to hit that high of a number by June. It's really going to start hitting it in September, October, and by the end of the year and by moving into the first quarter of 2025, we could see Bitcoin at $130,000 to $150,000 per Bitcoin. Okay. So there's your answer. And that's not me just pulling that out of air. That's looking at some of the definitely smarter people in the room who do a lot of technical analysis, have looked at all these Bitcoin halving cycles and things like that. Now, do I think we will see by June Bitcoin at 70, 80,000? I think that's entirely possible. Okay. Now, also remember that after the halving happens, we go into a period of consolidation, basically sideways movement. Okay. So there, because again, history has shown that's what happens. Okay. So we could be in that 70, we could hit 69, which is the all time high. We could hit 69,000 for Bitcoin by the halving event. It's in the realm of possibility right now. We're at 52,000 and change. That's definitely possible. And then we're going to go sideways for a little bit, which is going to take us into kind of that, May, June timeframe. And then I think in that September, October timeframes, we're going to start to really see it go up from there. So again, that's what the history has told us. And that's what the charts prove and say. That's if Bitcoin follows historical lines, which by the way, it is done time and time and time and time again. Okay. So with that, thanks for your time. I greatly appreciate you. What do you think? Do you think I'm wrong, or do you think that that it is going to hit 100,000 by June? We'd love to hear from you. Drop in the comments below. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, please. Also, while you're down there, check out my description. There's a couple of really cool things down there. There's a link to my trading indicator software if you want to get buy and sell alerts and automatically to your phone right here. Like the best time to buy Bitcoin, the best time to buy Solana, any and all cryptos. You can also use it for stocks. So if you want to get buy and sell alerts, like literally buy and sell. Okay. So you can check out that. There's also a link down there to Margex, which is a fantastic exchange. If you want to check them out, there's a 20% referral bonus if you go to create an account. There's a link down there to Mexi. I love Mexi. We all need different exchanges for different reasons, right? There's a link down there to Mexi. A lot of brand new cryptos that are launching on Mexi. So if you're interested in kind of the new cryptos and when they come out and you want to get them on an exchange, Mexi's the one to have. Down there, there's a link, and you can be entered in to win like $20,000 in bonuses and things like that. There's a lot of cool stuff that Mexi's doing to incentivize new people to sign up. If you're in certain parts of the country, you try to go get a Mexi account, it may block you. Like I live in Texas, and it blocks me because Texas has a weird law about different exchanges. So if you do get that, there's a link down there to NordVPN as well, in NordVPN. So if you just go get that, and by the way, you get like 4 months free. It's like $2 a month for NordVPN. I use it to protect myself anyway, but if you if you get that link down there for Nord, then you can actually turn it on, and then you can get a Mexi account. You're not doing anything illegal by that. It's just you're just hiding your IP, your IP address. Okay, so and that's what I have to do. Whenever time I go to my Mexi account, I have to turn my VPN on. Okay, which by the way I do anyway to protect me, to hide all my trading activity. I even use my Nord VPN when I'm shopping so that nobody so that nobody can grab my credit card or whatever. I use it when I travel. I use NordVPN when I travel. Like I turn it on when I'm in airports, when I'm in hotels. It hides me, right? Protects me from scammers and all that kind of stuff. I'll see you. Go make some money. Bitcoin to 100,000. What do you think? This is a pretty big piece of Bitcoin news. What do you think? Do you think we're going to get there by June? See ya. Bye.